And this movement is going to become important for us. This stand-up is going to become important for us as we progress through various leg locks, because what happens is somebody has a good leg lock, when you go to stand up, they'll knock you back down, right? They're set to knock you back down. So you basically have to do a technical stand-up where you stand up and your hips move away from them. And that's very hard to stop, very hard for them to stop. So it's a great option. If you don't want to stay down here and stay on the ground with this person messing with the legs, stand up and get over them, right? So how do we do that? So I'll show you. Go into the first leg lock. Simple enough, right? From this position, I start to work my way up, and then I work that off my hip. But I'm just working to stand up. Okay, so let's look at that slow. What has to happen, and this is the only tricky part about this foot has to not get trapped. So this foot comes underneath, and then I go belly down like this. Now my foot is flat, right? So if he goes for a straight foot lock, he can't break it. Very hard for him to get a heel hook. And then I can start to work that off my hip, and I can start to pass. If I want to stand up, I can stand up and work from here, okay? So basically just one swing of your legs to go belly down. So we'll look at it from this angle. I'm going to use a little momentum of my leg. And then the first thing I focus on is getting this foot flat into the mat. I don't have to worry about that. My second thing is getting that heel off my body. Okay, you guys want to try it? Go ahead. That one I just showed you, if you guys ever take a look at some of probably the greatest competitor of all time, Roger Gracie's matches, that's all I've ever seen him do to escape the footlock. And he does it brilliantly. So he'll switch and stand up and pass. And the secret to that is, right, I'm going here, a little momentum, is I want this foot flat on the ground as soon as possible. I'm going to keep all my four limbs on the mat until I get that flat. Because once this is flat, they can't straight foot lock, they can't heel hook. I mean, obviously it's totally protected, right? So at that point, you're out. So if this was the foot that's trapped, I'm going this way. Yeah, and as I don't just stand straight up, right? So as I go here, right from here, all my energy is, I want to get this foot flat, I want to get weight on it, heavy, right? Then I'll worry about clearing that. And keep in mind too, we're talking very, very late, right? We're starting there. The timing on this would be more like, go ahead and jump into the footlock, start standing. Right, we're talking about like that kind of thing, not letting the other person settle. Right. Any other questions? Okay, so now that's super late, right? So let's go back and go through our earlier counters so we don't get that far. Because you've missed a whole bunch of things, right? So the first thing as he goes to swallow up my foot is getting my heel out. If I get my heel out, there's no foot lock, right? Second thing, he grabs it, but I can't get my heel out. I'm going to grab his elbow and his shoulder. And what I'm doing is I'm staying very close to him. So if he lays back and tries to kick, tries to get that, I can kick my leg through, right? I'm either working a triangle choke in the guard, or I'm just staying super close to him and staying on top. So once he grabs my foot, he wants to separate from me a little bit to get the space to put his legs in. Okay, so I realize I can't rotate my heel out, I immediately grab him. I like this grip, but you can also grab here. I think what's important is you're holding onto the elbow, and then if he stays there for a moment, you can kick that leg through and start to work your close guard. And if he lays back, I'm just going to stay close. I'm not going to let him get his feet in between him and me, okay? You miss that. So he grabs your ankle. I miss getting my foot out. I miss this. He starts to sit back. I know he needs to isolate one of my legs with two. So I'm immediately blocking these feet, clearing my hip, right? I know he wants what? He wants this space. So go back. We'll go slow. First, I try and get my heel out. I can't get it. I try and go here. I can't get it. I know that's what he wants. So I've already blocked that out. So then I can start my escape. Okay, so you've got 3 counters there. Pulling your heel out, grabbing them and staying close, or blocking the hip and not letting them pinch their legs together long before you ever get to the footlock. Okay, so review that back and forth with your partner. Go ahead. And look here real quick, just the point of on that last one, as he lays back, I'm not trying to catch his ankles. I'm just going here, right? Come back here for a sec, Justin. I know he has to occupy this hip, so I miss. I'm just here, already there. And as he lays back, see, then this part becomes easy. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.